Americans are celebrating Chinese New Year this morning. It's officially the year of the sheep, and experts say that this will be a bad year for finance and relationships. I say it's a good year to learn how to cook. So I went out to Central Market to see Mary Martini, and she's sharing her ancient Chinese secret recipe for stir fry. Well, this morning we're celebrating Chinese New Year at Central Market with Mary Martini. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Thanks for inviting me over to your kitchen.
This is a great place. Thanks for coming.
I'm excited. All right, so Chinese New Year, I'm sure there's got to be soy sauce and noodles involved somewhere, yeah?
Exactly. That's what we're going to have it all. We're going to do a stir fry, and we're also going to do a noodle pancake, which is so much fun.
Okay.
But the first thing we need to do is marinate our protein. Either chicken, you could use shrimp, we can do pork, we could even do tofu with this.
Okay.
So let's make our little marinade real quick, and that's a little bit of cornstarch.
A little corn, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Some soy sauce, and then I'm using a Chinese rice wine. We could just use like a sherry wine, or you know, a white wine that you have.
Okay.
It gets all mixed up together.
And the cornstarch is going to thicken it, right?
It's going to thicken it,
okay.
Yes. So half of that is going to go over the shrimp or chicken, whatever you choose.
I'm going to pick shrimp today.
Great.
All right, so got
half of that. And we're going to save the other half. We're going to put that and use it for the stir fry sauce.
Okay, so I'm going to let that marinate?
These marinate for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So come on over here, and we are going to make some noodle pancakes.
I'm excited.
I've got a couple of non-stick pans. You can do these in a wok, but they're easier in a non-stick pan. A little bit of oil is going in here. And then what we're going to do is add...
Okay, what kind of noodles are these?
These are Chinese egg noodles.
Okay.
And I can show you what those look like in just a minute.
Okay, so it goes in? Just put it in there?
Yep.
I'm nervous.
That's okay.
It's a lot?
It's going to splatter. Sure.
Okay,
A little bit more.
Okay.
Great.
Is that good? How about you?
It's perfect. I'm going to use my hands.
Oh, because you're a
clean
chef, you can do that. I know. Okay, so we've got these guys
these are
in
gonna
here.
sit here for a little while.
Do you have to kind of tend to it?
You really don't. Let it sit for a little while, and we're going to start the stir fry.
All right. Keep your eye on this. Lou, you're in charge. Don't let this burn.
And we'll come back. And shake it every once in a while so it doesn't stick. So let's grab our shrimp.
Okay, here's my shrimp.
Yep. And so what we have is a little bit, it's a very hot pan, okay, so don't get nervous.
If you don't have a wok at home, can you use just a regular pan?
skillet.
Okay.
But this wok, as you can see, is just perfectly seasoned.
Okay.
It's beautiful. And so this is very, very hot.
Okay.
A little bit of regular oil and then a little bit of sesame oil. All
right.
Okay, so I'll put these in because it's going to splatter. Okay. So these are going to go in. I know, you can do that if you want. And then, do you want to stir fry? Sure. With it? Okay, you can either do that.
Now flip them over. So it's important that this is a hot pan though, right?
Very hot pan. Okay. You can see it smoking, and that is going to add some wonderful caramelization to our pan.
All right.
So grab a bowl so we can put these in.
A lot going on over here. I got to check on my noodles. Are they okay? Yeah?
You can flip them a little bit.
Okay.
So once these stir fry for just a few minutes, they're going to get a little bit pink. We'll take them out, and we'll start to add our vegetables.
Okay.
And again, we could use any vegetable that we want. Any vegetables the kids love.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Looks good. And again, if we use the chicken, we just do it a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
Seafood is faster.
Tofu would be wonderful in this.
Okay.
Okay.
How's that looking?
Perfect.
All right.
So we're going to take that out, but it's, flip it a little bit. So we'll come back to these in just a few minutes.
All right.
I'm going to add a little bit more. Yeah, you can.
I'm checking the noodles over here.
They're looking good.
Let me just take a peek. Not quite, but very close. Okay.
So we're going to a little more oil, and then we're going to add our vegetables. Okay.
Oh, that looks good. What are you choosing?
I've got some onions.
Okay.
Red onions. A little bit of mushrooms will be in there. Zucchini.
I like it all.
How about some peppers?
Yes, please.
A little bit of jalapenos and red peppers.
That makes it a Texas stir fry.
So you can stir fry that. I mean, you could use that, but we just like to stir fry like this.
I like your moves, Mary.
And we can do a little bit of salt and pepper. I've got that right there. And then ginger. I'm going to add a little bit of ginger.
A little pepper and fresh ginger?
Yep, got the ginger already grated.
All right.
Okay. And now you're going to smell. You could add garlic to this if you want.
That smells really good.
This is going to cook for just a couple of minutes.
Okay.
We're going to add our shrimp back in.
Look at that.
Remember the rest of that marinade?
Oh, yeah, let me get it.
We need to add the rest of that marinade.
All right. Here it comes. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, it smells so good.
A little bit of chicken stock.
chicken stock.
I know, I'm making you do all the work because you're on that
Good.
side.
I like it.
Good.
More? Or are we
That's good. That's
Okay.
good.
All right. Now, while that's cooking, I want to check on my noodles.
Let's look at the noodles.
Okay. What do I do?
They look like they're doing pretty good. We're
Yeah?
going to have to flip them. Okay.
Okay, you show me.
Okay.
Woo!
You can flip it like
Okay,
that if you're
how-
nervous.
How about I flip it like this?
Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Perfect.
Yes! Perfect. Score. That's awesome. Okay,
Isn't
so now
that
we get
cool?
the other side to cook.
Correct.
And what are you going to do with something like this? You put your stir fry
The
on
stir
it?
fry is going to go directly on it. So
Okay.
we have a plate right there.
All right.
So let's put one of our noodles dishes on there.
I'm kind of impressed.
I'm very impressed with yours.
Look at that.
Yours looks
Okay.
perfect.
So we'll put that right down there. And then we've got our stir fry.
Stir fry's going to go over the top of it. Oops.
Woo! Look at that.
And then we can just
My
garnish it with a little bit
goodness.
of green onions.
Okay. A little green onion. Here it comes.
And we've got a great stir fry. Perfect. You've got the noodles, the stir fry.
Mary, that looks fantastic. And again, we did this with shrimp. You can use the chicken. Very easy. All sorts of fresh vegetables. These are the noodles we were using, right?
Those are the noodles.
Okay.
And if you just want to use spaghetti, spaghetti will work too.
It will?
Yeah, Angel here, spaghetti will work fine.
All right.
Yeah, these are Chinese noodles.
All right, look at that.
Whatever.
Chinese New Year at your service. Thank you so much for showing me how to do that.
Happy New Year.
I feel like I learned something. Yes, Happy New Year. And of course, we'll have the recipe for you online. Let me tell you, that was good stuff. So if you want the recipe, check our website a little bit later on. In the meantime, check out Central Market. They've got everything you need to create your own Chinese New Year dinner and cooking classes as well. CentralMarket.com for details. Coming up, it's